Good evening, guys. Thank you so much for coming out here. My name is Gymkhana. I'm going to be your host for the evening. Real quick, guys. How many people are here for sports? Okay, good chunk. And weight management? Excellent. So I can be nice and detailed throughout the PPT. I do not need to skip on anything. Okay. Before we get into the nitty-gritties, I want to give you a small little intro about me, get to know each other a little. I'm going to be asking you guys a few questions throughout, and hopefully we get a good relationship going by the end. So, about me. I started off in life as a pretty fat kid. I like to describe my childhood as a ball wearing a t-shirt. And I despise the word healthy for people who are overweight. It's really nonsensical. Can anyone tell me what the actual meaning of the word healthy is? If you talk to anyone in science or a doctor. Anybody? Happy, okay. Anything else? Active, anything else? Disease free. Thank you very much. Who said that? Excellent. That is the actual definition medically of healthy. Pretty much everybody is healthy by that standard, but that's not really what we mean by healthy when we use it in common language, right? So by common language, I was healthy. If you talk to anybody who actually knows about health and fitness, I was still a fat flab and not that great. Something or the other happened in my life, and I figured, okay, I should be in the gym, I should be on the roads, I should be doing something. Started off as cycling and in the gym. You'll find, if you guys are awake at about 6 a.m., you'll find me on the roads of Bombay pretty often. Doesn't matter which road, you'll probably see me there. Couple of years ago, that craziness took me and my bike to Germany and Switzerland. Spent a couple of weeks riding there. So very safe to say I'm a bit of an endurance junkie. Any runners, triathletes, swimmers here in the house? So you guys know what I mean, right? Like the 2 a.m. wake-up calls, 3 a.m. wake-up calls for the races, the crazy stuff. So we're on that page. I've also ended up racing in Ladakh. Why? Because I liked a t-shirt. I saw somebody else racing in a Ladakh t-shirt in one of my races. I said, okay, cool, that's my next race. So definitely been there, done that. Anyone who's looking to lose weight, I feel your pain. Like I said, been there, done that. Anyone looking to shave off a minute of their 10K or looking to shave off 2 seconds of their 50-meter freestyle, been there, done that. I feel your pain. I know the kind of effort it takes. What are my personal future plans? I'm looking at a half Iron in Dubai in Feb, and if things go well in 2021, I'm looking at doing a full Ironman. If anyone wants to know what that is, 3.8 kilometers of a sea swim, followed by a 180k bike, followed by a full marathon at the end. Good fun. Cutoffs are 17 hours, and if my plan goes well, I'm putting it out there, I'm looking at 12 hours. Do I eat well? Do I eat nutritious food? Yes. Am I happy with it? Yes. But does that mean I torture myself? No. Like I said, I still eat cake. I believe cake is very important in life. It's about where and when and how much of cake do I eat and how much do you eat. You may replace cake with kulfi faluda, you may replace it with a pastry, whatever, ice cream, doesn't matter. I like cake. I keep it down to once on my birthday, I will make it a point to have half a kilo by myself. Why? Because look at me, I can clearly use the calories. On other occasions, I avoid it because it's very clearly not good for you. But we'll get to that in a bit. Let me tell you about my methodology and what my thought processes are in life. First and foremost, science is gospel. Anything and everything I speak to you about today will be based on science, will be based on peer-reviewed research, and I will not lie. I do not believe in pseudosciences, I do not believe in misleading people or going in for the fringes, right? You want to talk about intermittent fasting, you want to talk about keto, you want to talk about fruitarianism, stuff like that we'll get to. All the fun stuff, I enjoy knocking them off their fake pedestals. What are the secrets of getting fit, of running a marathon? What are the secrets of getting a six-pack? There are none. There are no magic tricks. Anyone thinking that I'm going to give them a cup of apple cider vinegar in the morning or tell them have cinnamon with your toast? Think again. That is not how your body works. It takes years to put on weight, it takes years to lose that weight and build fitness. You gotta respect the process, you have to stick with it every single day. Absolutely no magic tricks. And if you're going to come to me, you're going to expect results in a day, will not happen, please don't. If you come to me, I insist personally on a minimum 3-month horizon. Why? Because that's how long it takes to have credible results. You look at, which takes me to my next point. Mirrors versus skills. How many people here weighed themselves this morning? Come on, guys. I refuse to believe there's only one lady in my audience who weighed herself this morning. Who weighed themselves on the weighing scale this morning? Fair number of people? Are we being shy? I got like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Why? What use is that metric? I cannot look at you and say, are you 60 kilos or 63 or 57 or 85? I have no idea. It should not matter. You want to feel good about yourself, weigh yourself in the evening, weigh yourself the next morning after you've been to the restroom, you're going to be losing about a kilo, kilo and a half. That doesn't mean anything, that's water weight. The point I'm trying to make is the mirror is a much better parameter for progress. The scale is as useless as it gets. Unless you're in a very specific kind of sport where you need to meet a weight class, or if you're specifically into endurance, you're looking to cut body fat, stuff like that. For 95% of the world, the weighing scale is an absolute evil, it's an obsession. We should get rid of it. For the remainder 5%, my sports people come to me, we'll talk about weight. What is the other thing that gets people to have successful transformations? What is the one thing that gets people to cut seconds and minutes and sometimes hours of their times, regardless of sport, and gets them to cut 10, 20, 30 kilos depending on where they're coming from? It's goal setting. Does anybody here know what SMART goals are? SMART goals, anybody? Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. If you go out and say, I'm going to lose weight, cool. When? Pata nahi. How much? No clue. I'm just going to lose weight. Doesn't work. You need to keep yourself accountable. It needs to be a specific, measurable goal. I will lose 5 kilos. Cool. Is that realistic? For me, not that much. For somebody else, maybe I can say I lose 2 kilos. Is it? But when? I lose 2 kilos in 5 years, does that count? No. There's zero accountability there. Give yourself a strict time goal, stick to it. You can't say I want to lose 50 kilos in a month. Nahi hone wala. Keep it real, set a goal that you can get, you'll get progress. And what works for me personally is make it public. I made my personal goal of a 12-hour Ironman public right now. Anybody in trying knows how crazy that is. Why did I do that? So that my ass is on fire, so that I am more accountable to myself. Right? Make your goals public, make yourself accountable, keep them time bound. If you take anything home from me today, let it be that. Now, there are a few topics I will not be covering today, just so that we're clear. I'll talk a little bit about these, but I don't want to put too much time into them, because they either get too in depth or it's just not worthwhile. Like, they can all be separate presentations by themselves. First up, micronutrients. By definition, anything that your body needs to intake in a very small quantity, typically less than a gram, occasionally 1, 2, 3 grams or less. So I don't want to talk about them. How do you make sure you are getting all your micronutrients that you need? Eat the rainbow. Eat a variety of food, you're fine. You're getting it. You'll get whatever you need. Having said that, anybody with a desk job, anyone who spends time indoors, check your D3 levels. I am 90% confident you are way too low there. That's just the lifestyle we lead. Check your B12s, especially my fellow vegetarians and vegans. Check your B12. Very high chance you need supplementation. And for all the ladies out there, our genetics for the Indian culture as such, please check your iron levels, your CBCs. Consider supplementation, consider updating your diet to meet those goals. you probably need it, especially all the mothers. You check your daughters, check your sons. If they're in sport, you want to check iron levels because that has a direct impact on how much oxygen reaches your muscles, and that obviously directly impacts how well their muscles function and so on and so forth. It's as fundamental as things get. I do not want to talk about supplementation and stacking. At least people who go to the gym, you guys know what stacking is? Anyone? Great, we can skip it. But supplementation, basically anything that will aid your performance. I do not want to talk about that because one, it's actually useful only in a lot of corner cases, and two, it is so varied by sport that if I sit and talk about all of them here, like we'll be here till tomorrow morning. I'll touch upon some of them later on, but nothing in detail. If you have questions very specifically, we'll do a Q&A later. We'll take it down. PEDs. Anyone knows what PEDs are? Performance enhancing drugs. Very clearly, I'm not going to talk about it because illegal stuff, and yeah, we are clean athletes and we're clean people here. Clinical cases. Again, completely different aspect of nutrition. When you talk about your thyroids, you talk about your liver disease, you talk about hemorrhages, etc. Again, if we get into that stuff, it's another day of conversation. So let's leave this stuff for another time. So what are we covering today? Macros. Anyone knows what macros are? Come on. Anybody? Thank you. Macro, and what I was looking for was macronutrients. Like we did macro by definition, what your body needs in large quantities. We look at that a little bit. I would love to talk only food, but we have to talk training because if you're looking to improve your performance, you can't just eat. You need to train. You need to burn that. You need stimulus for the body, right? We'll follow it up with what are the individual needs of different sports, different athletes. We'll talk about some fad diets and see if there's any truth behind what their claims are. And we'll, end of the day, I'll give you a little bit of advice. Hopefully you take it, and we'll end with the Q&A. Starting with macros. Okay, can people read this? Anybody? You can't have, okay, let me help you out. We basically have your carbohydrates, fats, proteins. Tell me, do we need all of them? What about keto? Your ketogenic diet, people say that you can live without carbs. What about that? You do it, right?
You need it all.
Thank you. You do need it all. Does keto exist? Yes, I'm going to talk about it in detail a little later. Can you make a lifestyle out of it? In my personal opinion, yes, but it's going to be extremely difficult. Are you going to be healthy and fit on it? Depends on your sport and depends on your goals. I don't recommend keto to most people. A few of my audience members have seen me talk in depth about keto and fat adaptation. They know where I stand. If you want to talk about it more, later. Okay, but let's take a quick rundown on what our macros are. Carbs, what good are they? Why do we need carbs? Everyone loves it, your pizzas, your pastas, your rice, your roti. We love our carbs, right? Why? Energy, thank you. It is your primary source. Your body loves carbs. You want to burn carbs day in and day out. That's what, like, it makes you happy. And if you guys all got my handout, right, when you walked in, I've given a small little write-up on what carbs, fats and proteins do for you, what their roles are. So, energy is number one. Like, your body just needs it. There's no real questioning it. What else do we have? We have fiber. Why do we need fiber, guys?
For digestion.
Thank you. It slows down digestion a little bit and allows your gut to have some time to absorb the nutrients that it needs. The fiber, or at least the insoluble fiber that we all typically refer to, does not have much in it. It just gets thrown out of the body. The only reason you need it in your diet is to slow it down so that the other food can do its job and get absorbed. What else? Simple and complex. Anybody? Simple, complex? Two types of carbs at large. Like I can claim 50 for you if you want, but keeping it simple. Simple carbs, your simple sugars. Basically, a carbohydrate is a sugar at the end of the day. If you take 1-2 molecules, put them together, it's a simple sugar. You make a long chain out of it, it becomes starchy, it becomes a complex carbohydrate. That's your rice, that's your wheat, that's your pasta. Right? When you break it down, when you have your table sugar, you have your fruits, you have your milk, they end up with a little bit of simple sugar. That's what's sweet. And we all love our simple sugars, but they're also a little bad for you, depending on who you are. And it's best to keep them minimized. I've already written this stuff, I don't want to delve too much into it. Proteins. Nice and short, we all, at least the guys who work out, the women who are working out, we know how important it is. Growth and repair. Anyone looking to get better hair, skin, nails, organs, muscles, obviously, you need your protein. How much you need depends on who you are, what your lifestyle is, how old you are, what sex you are, and 10 other factors, but you need your protein. How much do you start with? Whatever your body weight is, that many grams per day, good starting point. If you're active, more. And what else does protein do? Right? Hormones, enzymes. If you, it keeps your body regulated. It allows everything to be running. There's no question about whether you need it or not. Like I've mentioned in my handout, building block of life. You cannot do without it. RBCs, kind of an extension of point 1 where it's growth and repair. All your cells are protein based. You need protein to make blood cells. I don't know how much harder I can drive that point home. Get it? If you think you can live on fruits only, you can't. There is no protein in fruits. Move on. Get some proper nutritious food in your life. Who thinks eating fat makes them fat? Does eating fat make you fat? Thank you. I have a very educated audience today. I'm very happy. It makes my life a lot easier. Your body uses fat for energy storage. When you're going for your marathons and you're going for your 10K swims, you're doing a fire bike ride, any kind of sport where you're out and about for anything more than 30 minutes, you start burning your fat. Is it your primary source of fuel? Not in 30 minutes, in 3 hours, yes. I can't go in depth over there, but again, if you guys want, we'll do that later. And how much fat is enough? How much fat should you be eating? What type of fat should you be eating? What is a good fat?
Avocado, nuts.
Cool. Avocado, nuts. Anyone else? Cheese, not necessarily. Depends on which cheese. I would put it in a maybe category. There's no genuine differentiation for hard and soft. Less processed, so that is life. If anybody thinks Amul cheese or Go or Britannia are worthwhile to eat, I'm sorry, think again, it is not. If you want to eat cheese, you want to keep your body clean, stick to the real stuff. Have your paneer by all means. Go for your tofu and cheese.
No, but tofu is good.
Tofu is good, absolutely, but it's not a fat source. Have your paneer by all means. Have your fettas, have your cheddars, have your parmesan. Maybe I'm not very fond of parmesan, too high on sodium, but I can go on a rant over that.
What about ghee?
Ghee is an absolute pure fat. Do I approve of it? It depends. How much are we talking about? Are we talking about 1 teaspoon in your entire meal? Sure, go for it. It's amazing. Are we talking about your roti being dipped in ghee day in and day out? Not at all. So fat is this beautiful thing that you need it. It's amazing for you. It's an energy store. You need it to regulate your hormones, your enzymes, for immunity, for thermoregulation. When you're cold, what happens? You shiver, right? As babies, as children, you cannot shiver. It is physically impossible. The mothers in the house, do we know this?
Yeah.
Right? What do babies do? They turn red. You see that happen? Right? Why is that? Because their fat is burning. That's how babies thermoregulate. Even as adults, when it's really cold, you occasionally find yourself sweating. Right? That's your fat burning, it's your body heating up. That's how you respond. You could shiver, but obviously it's very uncomfortable for the most of us. Thermoregulation, big one. You need your fats for immunity, you need it for health. No escaping that. I have 2 extra bonus macronutrients. Anybody? These three we know, there are two more. Anyone? Those are micronutrients. You need them in very small quantities, typically less than 1 gram at a time for a day. Fibers are considered a part of carbohydrates. Iron is also a micronutrient. Water, that's fantastic. I want to talk about that in a minute. What else? I have one more. What? That's actually correct. Alcohol, yes. It is a macronutrient. If you want, you can fuel yourself on alcohol. You want to run a race on alcohol? Go for it. Have your beer before? Go for it. Let's see how well you do. Do I recommend alcohol? Not at all. It can give you energy, but it's going to mess with your system. It's going to make you, we all know the effects of alcohol, but end of the day, it's going to ruin your liver, it's going to ruin your heart. And if you're into sports, if you think you want to lose weight, it is not for you. So ignore it completely. You know, people say you get a beer belly, right? It's not because of the booze. It's not even the sugar, it's the food you eat with it. What happens is, for your body, alcohol is a toxin, okay, in the simplest manner possible. If you have toxin, poison, whatever word you want to use for it, okay? If you're going to consume it, your body is thinking, this is what your metabolism is thinking, your body, not your brain, okay? Two separate entities. What is the body thinking? Oh my god, there's poison in me, I need to get rid of this. All the alcohol directly into the liver for metabolism. Not necessarily a bad thing, you want that. Like most people drink for the high, that comes when it goes to the liver. But the problem is, what happens is the body gets preoccupied on a priority red alert, burn the alcohol. So whatever food you're eating with it starts getting put into secondary storage as fat. That is where your beer belly comes from. So take home, one, don't drink before race day. Two, if you want to drink when you're going out, maybe have a meal first. Avoid having your booze with your meal. It's not going to do you favors. In general, like minimize alcohol. I would not be a particularly good nutritionist if I said you can have some. But yeah, okay. 2 questions. Sorry, we had water. Water is by far the most important macro. How many grams of carbs, fats, proteins do you guys think you eat in a day? Ballpark. I'm open, like no wrong answers.
Sorry, how many?
How many grams or kilos or tons of carbs, fats and proteins combined do you eat in a day?
100 grams.
100 grams. Anybody? 300-400 grams, 500 grams. So we're somewhere there. Most people will have 300 to 500. My athletes in the room, especially the endurance guys, will be having maybe 600-700. If you're into bodybuilding, if you are a sumo wrestler, you might hit 1 kilo at most, right? You're not really crossing that. How much water do you drink?
4 liters.
That's 4 kilos, right? By far, the most important thing you can do to improve your performance and lose weight and keep your body healthy today is drink a glass of water. If there is no questioning that, drink water. If you think 1-2 liters cuts it in a day, it does not. Your body needs water. You are 60-70% water depending on your body composition. You need it. Have it. 2 questions. 1. What affects your weight? Anybody? Take a guess at school. Which of all of these affects your weight?
Carbohydrates not getting burned. Metabolism not being there.
Okay. I love that you said metabolism. I want to address that a little later. Please ask me about metabolism in the Q&A. I don't want to think, I'll go on a rant over that. Anybody else? So I have carbs not being burned. Anything else? We said fat doesn't make you fat, right? Like I gave it to you in print, has to be true. So it's either carbs or proteins, right? No, it's all of it. What you eat does not determine your weight. Read the next line, guys, it's there on the printout. How much you eat affects your weight. Right? Your weight is only and only a result of the amount of food you eat. You eat more, you will put on. You eat less, you will lose. Now, more or less than what? The amount that you need to burn. So, the gentleman over here was fairly accurate in saying that food not being burned off. But incorrect by saying carbs. All food. Same, okay, and right? Eat more, gain. Eat less, lose. Simple. How much? It equals weight. What you eat equals health. You can lose weight eating McDonald's every day. I guarantee it. You will die in 5 years. So, figure that out. Now, which of these affects your performance as an athlete? Proteins and all of them, again, they all have something or the other to do with your performance. I can keep you as well fed as possible if I don't give you a glass of water for 2 days before race day. Let me see you win that race. If you do that, like I will sign off my esteem to you. Yeah? Like, that's not happening. Nobody wins dehydrated. Like all my marathoners know this. Water is key. You keep drinking water. Right? You need all of it. None of it is bad. None of it is good. It's a matter of how you treat it, how much you have. Are we clear on basics of food?